I probably started not really hitting them, but just whacking balls at 2 or 4. It's a very exciting sport. It can have down times and sometimes very good times. There's also some luck in between it. It's a very fun game.
I think when she would get out in the backyard with me, probably it was, early, 2, 3 years old in the backyard, she wanted to hit, the ball around. So I just started her with water balloons. And so, she could quickly, hit and break a water balloon when she was able to hit 10 in a row. And, because if you don't hit it correctly, it just dribbles it forward. But when she could pop 10 in a row, I just started putting a ball in front of her. And she started just making solid contact. And so then took her out to the range and just started watching her progression and watching her having fun with it. And, she did that for about 5 years before we actually even looked at the competitive side, about age 7.
Probably the putting, because there's never one same green, and it's very exciting when you're putting. And putting, you can more relate to the pros, I think, because you have no distance or anything against them, so. I have been to the other islands. I've been to Arizona and California and a lot more other places. She is a very good golfer, and she is a likable person to look up to because she is a very nice person as I've seen, and she's a very good golfer.
I think the reward side, to me, golf is probably the hardest game to play, but the rewards are so much greater because it builds everything what golf stands for, the character building aspects, honesty, integrity, discipline, all those elements that go into to be able to play the game of golf. I think teach, especially young kids, the right values and the right approach to life, being able to control your emotions, at an early age. And I think from what I've seen of most junior golfers, they typically mature a little quicker, I think, than others, just based on what they're learning and the experiences that they get and the interaction with both other peers as well as, other adults, in that environment. Challenges?
Well, also I think the benefits is it is a lot of family time together that we get to spend, and I think it's a bond that we all share, so I think it brings us closer as a family. Challenges, golf is an expensive sport, so especially when you live in Hawaii and you have to travel to the mainland for her to compete in these regional and world championships. We have to pull her out of school, and then again, just the airfare, hotel, all the expenses that go into having a child play golf. It's very nerve-wracking. I think I die a million times, and the thrill of watching her, getting a great shot, and then it's nerve-wracking. I think I die a million times.
Mama's a nervous Nelly. So, and I'm just a little bit opposite. So I'm usually the commentator. So when we're standing off and just, watching her, and she's like, don't say anything. And I'm just kind of like, okay, because I know her swing so well, and I can tell when something she's got working and when it's not. So I often commentate, as we're standing there. And so I don't know if that makes her more nervous or.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, one of the other aspects that we wanted to kind of teach her was the, there's a lot of great things in giving back through golf. And so we started the idea of, trying to teach her philanthropy and giving back. And so we asked her to basically choose 2 charities which she could, donate and raise money for this year. So she did a little research and she came up with 2, St. Jude Research Hospital, as well as the Folds of Honor for the families of fallen and injured veterans. And so she donates for every birdie $1, every eagle $5, and then she places first, second, or third. She'll donate her allowance and monies, and then through teaching her a little bit about social media, she shared that, and she's raised now over $1,900 for both of those causes. And but it's just another aspect of the game that helps teach children the right things, the right way to use everything from social media to their skills and their talents to help others that are in need and stuff. So it's been a lot of fun with her and watching her grow through that.
It's very nice to have so much support I have through my parents and friends. It's very warming or very touching. They support me in many ways of love and inspiration and expenses. I want to play really for the rest of my life. It's worth it, I would say.